Hello everyone, today we are going to share the next material for phonological class. There is suprasegmental. Before we jump to the material, we are going to introduce the member of group 9. There are Anissa Hanifatur Rahmah, Weni Setiani, and Hendrik Hartanto. So, without further ado, let's jump to the class. The main things that we are going to discuss today are about the definitions, the features, phonal phenomena, and the functions of suprasegmentals.
So what is suprasegmentals means? In speech, suprasegmentals refers to a phonological property of more than one sound segment. Simply put, suprasegmentals are speech techniques or vocal effects that apply to multiple segments. There is another term for suprasegmentals, and that is non-segmentals and prosodic features. Moving on to suprasegmental features, there are 5 suprasegmental features here, that is loudness, pitch, length, intonation, and stress. The first feature of suprasegmental is loudness. Loudness are closely related to the intensity of sound that describes the efficiency of the ear in the perception of sound. Intensity are the physical counterparts of loudness, which measured in decibels. For example, Manchester United. The main syllables and 9 syllables in Manchester United are more stretched than the other syllables. The more stretched a sound is, it means the higher the intensity of the sound is, and that is how loudness works. The second feature of suprasegmentals is pitch. Pitch is raising or lowering the voice on a particular word. It is also called the tone of sound. Pitch physical counterpart is frequency, which measured in hertz. For example, can you open the window? Are you kidding me? During speech, pitch are continuously changing. There is no steady state pitches throughout each syllable in a normal conversation. It always goes up and down. Just like when you are singing, the note goes up and down while you are singing, and that is how pitch affects our speech.
Length or duration. In phonetic, length or quantity is a characteristic of a sound that has a longer duration than other sounds. Some of the length which we look at are the examples. Vocal length. Look at the example. Seat versus seat. We know occur in British English, seat versus seat. However, the difference between seat and seat is not just one of length only. It's really a matter of a combination of length and quality, because the two vowels involved have different position on the cardinal vowel chart. And then if you see this symbol in syllable or word or dictionary, it means longer duration when we pronounce it. Now, another possibility is to associate length with syllable. Look at this example. Shall I leave now? Now, if I use a very short syllable as my answer, shall I leave now? Maybe I can answer yes versus yes. Yes, this might involve a lack of interest, lack of emotion, and so on. And if I use the second option, shall I leave now? And then I answer yes, this of course indicates extreme emotional involvement. Then we have intonation. Intonation is actually the pitch pattern in a sentence. So whenever we speak a sentence or whenever even in music, We have some low notes and high notes even in one sentence. Look at the example. I say, "This is my father." Is this my father? We say this as a question. Father. The first underlined syllable is high pitch. And then father. The second underlined syllable is high pitch. So you can feel that my pitch by pitch has changed in both of the sentences, and my pitch is different in both the sentences. And if you listen to the intonation in the sentence, this is my father. Is this my father? So you can differentiate it. Usually we have high pitch at the first syllable in father, but in question statement, usually we have the stress on the second syllable. Father, father. Or we have higher pitch. Next, we have stress. Stress is the rhythm of a language. In pronunciation, stress can refer to word, part of word, or even one word in a group of words that receive with the most emphasis. There are three basic patterns of stress in syllable. Okay, look at one by one. Monosyllabic. Monosyllabic words at the word level, all monosyllabic words are stressed. Example, reading, reading, good, good, book, book. Okay, the second we have bisyllabic. Bisyllabic words, so look at two types. The type 1 syllables receive primary stress, and the second syllables receive no stress. Example, open, open. And then the type 2 syllables receive no stress, and the second syllable receive primary stress. For example, convince, convince. And the last we have multisyllabic word. 3 syllable of word, see the example. Stressed, unstressed, unstressed. For example, animal, animal. And the next, unstressed, stressed, unstressed. For example, disgraceful, disgraceful. So we can easy to remember if we want to pronounce a word. That is stress marker syllable. In dictionaries, syllable stress is calculated by means of an apostrophe or comma above.
Okay, the next material is about tonal phenomena. Tonal phenomena is a phenomena that deals with pitch variation. Here, I'll give you an example about tonal phenomena. When someone said, "I saw a cross-eyed elephant," then you may respond the statement with the word really. You may use different tones to express your feeling. For example, using a level tone and it becomes really, and it seems like you are not interested with it. Or you may use a raising tone like really, and it seems like you are doubting the statement. And your doubt even stronger if you are using fall and rise tone like really. Or the other alternative is using rise and fall tone to show your interest. Really? In such languages, the phonological correlate of pitch variation is referred to as intonations. Intonation can be contrasted with tone. A phonological correlate of pitch which does distinguish word. For example, the word meaning and classes. And it happens in tone languages. Tone languages is language that use pitch variation to affect the meaning of a word or an utterance. There are two basic tones that possible in tone languages. There are register and contour tone. Register tone has two possible tones, low and high. The primary use of this tone is in Africa, for example in Bantu language. On the other hand, contour tone has 5 possible tones. There are level, rise and fall, and fall and rise tone. It is used mainly in East and Southeast Asia. For your better understanding, I have provided some examples of contour tone that happens in Mandarin Chinese. There are 4 different tones here, and each of the tones will give us the different meaning. Here, I will pronounce all of the words first, and then we will identify the meaning. We can pronounce the first one is yu, the second one is yu, and the third one is yu, and the last one is yu. The first one we use level tone and it means stupid. The second one we use rise tone and it means fish. The third one we use fall and rise tone and it means give. And the last one we use fall tone and it means meat. Next is about the general principles of tonal phenomena in present-day English. There are tonality, tonicity, and tone. Tonality deals with how many tone units do we have in one utterance. Tonicity defines the nucleosyllables within tone units. And tone deals with type of nuclear tone that is used in the utterance. The last material that we will share with you is about the functions of suprasegmental. In English, suprasegmental is used to express the speaker intention in uttering. For example, as a statement, questions, expressing doubt, or showing emotional involvement. Furthermore, in the other languages, it can be used to vary the meaning of the word or an utterance. Okay everyone, that's all the material that we are able to share about suprasegmentals, and we hope you can understand the material well. Thank you so much.